Well, you're the last person I expected to see tonight.
We didn't finish our little talk at the house. Veronica, would you excuse us? I would like to have a few words with my son in private.
Of course.
No, you don't have to leave, Veronica. In fact, I just assumed there were witnesses here to hear what he says.
Mason, I think it's best if I do. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night, Mr. Capwell.
Good night, Veronica. Thank you.
Well, as usual, C.C. Capwell talks and people go scurrying. What's the matter? Didn't you think you'd ruined my evening enough already? I already paid my bill for the night in advance, so if you're thinking of evicting me, you won't be able to.
I don't care where you spend your nights, Mason.
No, I didn't think you did.
You seem to be drinking an awful lot lately.
Yeah, that's true, I am.
Mason, we did not resolve our discussion that we had earlier.
You know, Dad, you really ought to check Veronica out. I mean, she's bright, attractive, loyal, not to mention efficient. Knowing you probably can't wait to steal her away from me. You've already taken almost everything else I have. Why not take her? Almost everything.
I am not interested in Veronica right now. I came here to help you.
In what way?
To advise you to go to the police as soon as possible, turn yourself in.
It's about the most helpful you've ever been, Dad.
You've got to do it for your own sake. I think you're deeply disturbed psychologically. Mason, I want to know what you've done with Peter. I want to find out the truth. Now, you wanted me to know it. If you have nothing to hide, why not let me talk to Peter and hear what he has to say?
Because A, he's not well enough to talk yet, and B, he's still lying. He doesn't see anyone until he's resolved to tell the truth.
Or until you have found a way to force him to exonerate you. Isn't that what you really mean?
You don't really care what the truth is, do you? You just want confirmation of what you've already decided is true. Why don't you get out of here, Dad?
Not until I have accomplished what I came here to do.
Would you listen to yourself, Dad?
What are you talking about?
You've already made so many mistakes already, all out of pride. Now you can't afford to let your children do anything that would reflect badly on you. Well, it's not that you love honor more. It's just that you love your own image above all else. You're like Narcissus gazing into a pool of oil and other acquisitions. And the fact that Peter saw me in the room with Channing reflects badly on you, and you hate me for it. I did nothing, but that doesn't count. All that matters to you is the kind of picture the newspapers are going to get. So why don't you get out of here, Dad? This time I mean it.
And what if I don't?
Then I can't guarantee that you won't come to any harm. That's what you and Kelly are waiting for, isn't it? For my violent temper to explode again?
A thought crossed our minds, yes.
Well, I'm not giving you any guarantees. I have 30 years of anger bottled up inside me.
Yes, and the first time it erupted, you killed your brother. What kind of damage are you going to do now when it erupts again? For God's sake, go to the police and turn yourself in. You need help.
The kind of help I needed, I never got. Certainly not from you. You want to see anger? I'll show you anger. Is that what you were waiting for, Dad?